in Willis, in Montgomery, in Cleveland, in Livingston, in Magnolia. They listen to KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss.
The program presented or submitted by members of our community and are a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. The views expressed do not necessarily reflect those of KNLY 91.1 FM and its affiliates.
Hey, welcome to Daily Buzz Radio Show. My name is Sidney Young. I am your host. This is Tressa McLean.
Hi, guys. Good morning.
Tressa, they're going to find us on the dailybuzzradioshow.com. Tressa McLean, what's happening today? It's Friday. You're cutting out early, aren't you?
Hey, 3 o'clock.
Oh, that's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. What's the difference?
Oh, don't cheat me out like that.
That's
no,
right.
Today's Friday, and it is getting kind of chilly outside today.
It is cold. How cold is it? In the Woodlands, how cold is it?
It is 54 degrees and raining here in the Woodlands.
Did you bring a jacket?
You know, all I brought was my sweater, and my shoulders are exposed, so I'm going to have to run to the car.
Her shoulders are exposed. Us old people, see, we catch diseases quick, so we wear jackets, okay?
I need to invest in one of those.
Tressa, we have some very special people on air today with us. Talk about our guests today.
We do. We have Vanessa Perry today. She is with Impeccable Credits. And then we are going to Skype with Bert Martinez again.
Bert Martinez!
And he's going to talk to us a little bit about money for lunch, right?
Money for lunch. He's going to talk about some financial stuff today, which is pretty cool. You can find us on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, all the social media live spots. But go to the dailybuzradioshow.com and join us live there, too. Hey, let's go ahead and bring in our first guest. I hadn't seen her in a long time. Honestly, I know this person. She's a tremendous businesswoman in the greater Houston area. I was so proud to finally make contact with her again. And so I've been talking to her about getting on the show. She's extremely busy, so we're able to get her here. I've not physically spoke to her in person until about 10 minutes ago. It's been like 10 years. Vanessa Perry. Vanessa.
Hello.
Hi.
It's been a long time.
It has been a while.
I got older, you got younger. What's going on with that? Huh? You know?
It's been a while, definitely.
You know, you got Impeccable Credit Services.
Yes.
You guys been going for like how many years now?
14.
14 years.
Yes.
Wow.
14 years.
Now, but you got 2 offices.
Yes.
Where are your offices located?
We've got one in the Woodlands, and we've got one in Houston, 3100 Timmons, right behind
3100
Lakewood Church.
Timmons. Wow.
Oh, right behind Lakewood. That's a good location.
That's good because nothing happened to you. We love you, Lakewood Church and Joel Osteen. And you know, Impeccable Credit Services is one of the few businesses in that industry that's been around the length of time that you've been around. What do you credit that to?
I think it's more of doing what we say we're going to do and not promising anything we can't.
So, in matter of fact, I have a family member that used you, and their credit skyrocketed. My brother used you. I forgot about that. He still has good credit today, believe it or not. That's
Yes.
good.
We don't get a
Love, bro.
whole lot of our clients back. Or
Oh,
we
really?
hope not to.
Oh,
Yes.
that's good. That you train them how to reprogram, I guess, on how they should do their spending, correct?
Yes, we educate them on how they need to keep their credit in good shape, and if they lose a job or something, we teach them how to be proactive. We do the whole thing.
Now, a young lady like Tressa here, she's fairly young. Now she's on my show. She's banking. She's making serious money. Maybe not, but we're trying to get there. Anyway, what advice would you give to somebody about her age that's starting out in life about finances?
Definitely pay everything on time. Make sure you get some credit cards. You definitely want some revolving accounts so that your credit can go up. As far as installment accounts, we need those accounts, which are like cars and houses, but they're not worth a whole lot on your credit. So I would definitely focus on the revolving accounts, establish them, pay them on time, and don't have any late payments, because one of those can be worth a negative 40 points on your credit.
40 points?
40 points.
And you just said a car and a house doesn't do a big impact on your credit?
They're things we need, but they're not necessarily worth that many points. Revolving accounts are where the points definitely.
like credit cards.
So I need to basically keep up with my Victoria's Secret credit card. I need to
She
keep
had to
up with
drop
my
that one, didn't
Disney
she?
credit
You need
card.
to pay that one off and leave it at a zero balance because that's like 26% Victoria's.
Well, you see, and I need to pay
Wow.
off my Jim Bob's underwear shop card. You know, so I'll get that one paid off right away. Sorry about that. Victoria's Secret. Oh my God, people actually shop there. Okay,
Yes,
we just
of
get a
course.
promo for Victoria's Secret. That was money. You know what? Here's another thing too. When somebody gets their credit down to below 600, and they're making plans to say, you know what, we are going to purchase a home this time next year. Okay, what are the steps without going through credit repair they need to do to prepare to get their credit where it needs to be?
Well, first of all, you need a 640 to qualify for a home loan, and that's just to qualify. To get the going rate, you're going to need a 740 credit score.
So they need
And-
740 then.
Yes, so just to give you a little bit of an idea of the difference between a 640 and a 740 and what your rate is, on a $200,000 house, I've done the numbers on it, and on a $200,000 house, if you go in at a 640 and get qualified, as opposed to get a 740, the rate you're going to get on a 740, guess how much money you're going to save within 30 years on interest alone?
About 85,000, I'm going to say.
97.
97. Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
It's almost a whole house.
Tressa was getting ready to say 97. I could see it. It was right there.
I was thinking 97 in my mind. That's exactly it.
Wow. So that, but here's the thing. Okay, but if I'm wanting to get into a home, I can't speak, and I promise my significant other, we're gonna get this house, and I'm a 640. I'm gonna hit with some issues with interest. But couldn't I refinance soon?
Okay, first of all, you have to ask yourself, as far as refinancing, do you really want to get into a loan and refinance it? Because the costs associated with refinancing are pretty steep.
You mean
know?
closing costs?
Yes. So if you close on a home, a lot of clients come to me and they say, well, let's just get me to 640 and then we'll continue. I'll get my house and I'll refinance. But when you really do the numbers on it, you're looking at, you're looking on a $100,000 house, maybe, $5,000 to $7,000 closing costs.
Are you
whatever
serious
it
on
may
a
be.
$100,000 home?
Depending on whatever it may be, because there's all these fees. You've got to pay the loan officer, the title fees, all of those. Remember, I used to be a loan officer.
Oh, okay.
And so you're looking at closing costs, so you pay them one time, but then your credit gets to a 740 and you're going to refinance, so you're going to pay another set of closing costs, and in 1 year, that can be anywhere from $10,000 to $14,000.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. So the best route then is just hit it straight the first time, correct?
Yes. Just be patient, wait an extra 6 months, get to the 740, get the going rate, get the lower payment or the bigger house, whatever you want to do, and go from there.
What about those of us out there say, you know what, we want to be the next Grant Cardone. We want to go out and buy some property and turn around and sell it and make some money. What do you need for that?
You're probably going to need a score at least in the 700s, 700 minimum. I think 740 preferably, so that you get the best rate.
740, really? Wow. Okay. That's how long does it take to go from a 600 to a 740?
With our company, I'm pretty. I would say it's safe to say we can do up to 200 points within 1 year.
200 points in
Yes.
1 year, really?
Yes.
Wow. That's incredible. Not a whole lot of places
Yes.
can do that.
Yes.
But there's a method to the madness. There's a
Yes.
Betty Crocker secret you're not going to let out here.
Yeah. Well, no, you just have to follow the directions. We work on getting the derogatory items deleted, and we also work on building the good existing trade lines. And so you have to kind of put a team effort into that. I'm not always nice about it, but we get it done.
I've heard. No.
I will definitely duke it out, as far as you want to go buy a what at what rate. No, you're not doing that, So, but yeah, my main concern is that we get everybody to the 740, and so that they're actually being able to purchase their house and keep their house, or business loan, or whatever it is that they're trying to do.
I'm going to say a word. I want you to give me the first thing that spits out of your mouth when I say it.
Okay.
Fair Isaac. FICO.
740.
I love that. The Fair Isaac What's it called? What's the FICO stand for? Do you know? Fair Isaac Credit something.
You have me there.
We finally stumped you. Okay.
Yes.
But let me ask you this: do you understand no one knows their system, right?
No, but one of the things that is a big question everywhere is that everybody goes to Credit Karma and they go online and they go to TransUnion.com, Experian.com, Equifax.com, and they all come out with different scores. And one of the things that you really need to understand is that the only place you're going to get a real score is through a mortgage company. Typically,
Really?
those ones are, if you pull through a car company, you're going to get a similar credit score, but they only pull 2, and they are going to add car credit on it, how you pay your car. So your credit could be a 650, but you pay your car as well, so it might be a little bit higher. When you go apply for a credit card, the bank actually pulls your credit, and that's a real score. However, that score is one score because the bank's only going to pull one score.
So you're talking like a tri-merge report.
A tri-merge mortgage report.
Okay.
That's the only real one. All the ones that you have online, you check a little box, and they have a disclaimer that states they don't use a FICO system. They use their own simulating system. And
But no one
knows
reads
what
that.
is. Everyone checks the box, but nobody reads it.
Oh, I'm gonna use that.
Even Experian, TransUnion, they're all third parties. So those scores that you receive, that's why you have clients that are looking and they're going, but I have a 650, and then you look at the tri-merge and it's not.
Wow.
And it can be higher, it can be lower, it's all over the place.
Pretty interesting stuff. We were just talking about that, remember? Okay, maybe not. You know, the finance stuff that you're talking about, credit stuff, it's something that's not a daily conversation unless you're in that industry.
Right.
But it's so important to know in the back of your mind.
Oh, yeah.
You know, for everything. If you want to buy a car, you got to know this stuff. You want to buy a house, you got to know this stuff. You know, you want to get a card, you got to know this stuff. So, young lady, we're going to educate you today. Oh.
Hey, no, this is a lot of education for me. When I went to go buy my first vehicle, I was just like blown out of the water about just everything, you know, and I didn't really have a lot of credit, you know, built up yet. So it was a pretty interesting experience for me, and you know, doing it basically on my own, and then, you know, with the help of my mom, it was like, but, you know, my mom can only help me so much, you know, so but yeah, it was pretty interesting, but there's so much more that goes into, you know, actually building your credit, like you said. It's not just house and cars and stuff like that.
I mean, you save money on your insurance. You're going to save money on your car insurance, your home insurance. There's so many things that you save money on just by having good credit. You get the better interest rate on the vehicle loan. Life is just much better. It's much easier with good credit, you know?
It runs smoother. How do people get a hold of Vanessa Perry with Impeccable Credit Services?
You can either visit our website at impeccablecreditservices.com. You can call us 281-419-6811. You can...
I love it. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Get a hold of us. Look at our reviews online.
You're going to stick around with us while we talk to
Yes.
Bert Martinez. Coming up, Bert Martinez. Do not go away. We'll be right back. The Daily Buzz Radio Show, thedailybuzzradioshow.com. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
You're listening to KNLY New Waverly, Texas, 91.1 FM The Boss, La Jefa.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with 91.1 FM, The Boss Radio. Join us every day at 12 noon on the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live on Facebook, YouTube, all the social media, and on 91.1 FM, The Boss.
In Conroe, in North Houston, in Huntsville, in Willis, in Montgomery, in Cleveland, in Livingston, in Magnolia. They listen to KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss.
El verdadero sabor del taco, estilo Sinaloa, con carne jugosa, ricas salsas y tortillas hechas a mano. Pronto en el norte de Houston, Bandido Taco.
Patrocinador de la jefa 91.1 FM.
Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Hey, this is Sidney Young with the Daily Buzz Radio Show, broadcast live every day, Monday through Friday on 91.1 FM, The Boss. Join us. We're talking about everything going on in your community, bringing the community closer to you on 91.1 FM, The Boss, the Daily Buzz Radio Show.
¿Sientes que la calefacción o el aire acondicionado de tu casa o negocio no funciona? Los profesionales de NRG Spray Foam Insulation son la solución. Te garantizan ahorro hasta de un 50% en los biles de luz y gas. Con NRG Spray Foam Insulation, sella su casa contra cualquier tipo de animales. Por más pequeños que sean, deja de tirar el dinero. Dale un knockout a los biles de la luz y el gas. Llama al 936-444-6642. Al 936-444-6642. Repito, 936-444-6642. NRG Spray Foam Insulation. Balding Green, Living Green. Patrocinador de la jefa.
Welcome back to the Daily Buzz Radio Show. My name is Sidney Young, along with Tressa McLean.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Hey, we also have our third co-host today, Vanessa Perry.
Hi.
Huh? Vanessa has a lot to say, if you've noticed. I hope we have. Hey guys, we got Bert, right? Hey, you see?
Bert,
Bert
you there?
Martinez!
Hey Bert.
Bert, how you doing, man?
Good. Can you guys see me okay?
We can see
Yes,
you, man.
we can.
Hey, do me a favor, man. Comb your hair.
Man, that's
You got too much
that's
music.
one of, you know what? That's a dream of mine to be able to comb my hair once again.
I'm right behind you, brother. All right, so I'm not ragging you, man. Hey, Bert, now? Since last Friday we talked to you, Tressa's been blown away. She wants your autograph. Will you send her an autograph, please?
I've been waiting for my own book, my own copy of your book,
I sent her the
Dominating
one
the
you gave
Mind.
me.
But I need
Dominating Your Mind?
yes, but I need you to sign it for me.
All right.
Okay.
I'm glad you mentioned that. So if for those who do want their own copy of my book, they can go to dominatingyourmind.com, and we did a special deal. Sydney and I talked yesterday. So if you go there now, you can get the book for free. It's like $20 on Amazon, but you can go to dominatingyourmind.com. You can get it there for free. You just pay some shipping, and my publisher pays for the book. So we'll doing that for the next.
Cool.
3 or 4 days for everybody listening to the Daily Buzz here on La Jefa.
91.1 FM, The Boss. The Boss. Give me a radio voice, brother. The Boss.
The Boss.
There you go. Hey, guess what?
Live from Houston, Texas.
Live from Houston, Texas.
There we
Hey,
go.
guess what? Who else we have in studio today? Vanessa Perry, who comes from the credit and financial industry. So I told her what me and you talked about, we're going to talk about today. So Vanessa has tons of questions for you. So Bert, tell me, man, let's talk about this holiday season coming up, the yays and nays. Why should I put it off till the 1st, or maybe I shouldn't? What do you think?
Well, I think this is the time of year where people start thinking about all the stuff that they didn't do this year, right? They're starting to say, oh, man, it's the end of the year already. I can't believe you got here so soon. And, the older we get, time seems to speed up. And so we get further and further behind. And I think that there's this this idea that, hey, I'm just going to put it off. I'm going to reset my goals, but I'm going to wait till the end of the year. I'm going to start my diet, but I'm going to wait till after the holidays. I'm going to write that book, but I'm going to wait until this or that. I'm going to start cleaning up my credit score, but I'm going to wait until until the beginning of the year because I know I'm going to crank up my credit. And I think a lot of this happens to us because of I like to simplify it and say, on some level, it's because we're scared. We are afraid of something. We're afraid that, hey, if I don't buy a bunch of presents for everybody, people are going to look down on me, and I'm not going to be as well liked or as loved. And so therefore, I'm going to sacrifice my credit. I'm going to sacrifice my financial peace of mind and get into a bunch of debt. And of course, we all regret getting into a bunch of debt for something as, fleeting as Christmas. I mean, yes, Christmas is important. Yes, Hanukkah is important for those who celebrate Hanukkah or whatever holiday you celebrate. But understand that it's going to be gone fairly quick. And most of us do not remember what we got for Christmas. No matter how much. Isn't it true, though? I mean,
no, it's true. Oh, what do y'all think? You remember? But that's probably remember. You get Lamborghinis and things.
If I got a Lamborghini for Christmas, I'd definitely remember. Yes, 1,000%.
Definitely remember a Lamborghini for Christmas. But for the most part, we remember maybe who we saw for Christmas or the holidays, who we didn't see.
I remember who did not buy me a present.
What's that?
I remember the people that do not buy presents. That's who I remember. That's right. By the way, you're on last year's list.
But you know what? If I remember correctly, Sydney, you got a present from me, but it just came a little bit later. Didn't you get like a free book or several books?
I did. Okay, I admit, you gave me some books. Okay, man. Hey, if I'm putting something off, Bert, and I'm putting off to the first financially, what do you think is my motivation for not making that financial decision? Some people, we're going to wait till after the elections. Now we're going to wait till after the first. Why is November, December not a good month to make a decision?
I think it is a good month to make a decision, but I think that all decisions, whether they're about health or wealth or relationships, take courage. It really takes, it takes courage to have that heart-to-heart conversation with somebody that maybe you have to let go. Could be in your business, could be in your personal life. Sometimes it's a hard decision to look at yourself in the mirror and say, man, I am not doing what it takes to get myself financially ready. That again, making a sacrifice can be hard, especially when you have young kids, especially during the holidays, and everybody's tugging on your shirt and on your heart and saying, this is what I want, and Daddy buy me this, and Mommy get me that. And sometimes it's a scary, tough thing to decide, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm going to start taking control of my finances, of my health, of my weight, of my relationships. And as humans, we hate to disappoint people. We hate confrontation. I think that's why people put it off. Mm-hmm. I'm going to put it off for the next couple of months. I'm going to handle it come January. And the interesting thing about it, and Cindy, you and I talked about this, that it's almost normal. We, as business people, as humans, expect a lot of push during the next couple of months because it is the holidays. Mm-hmm. And so people are going to be saying to us, let's handle this in January. Let's do it after Thanksgiving. And, how can you say no to that? It makes sense. I got so much on my plate right now, plus the holidays are here. Let's just wait and do it after the holidays. It almost makes sense to do that. But I think that if you're serious, and I bet you, most people would agree with me, and I'd like to hear what you guys think, but if you're really committed about getting on your track financially or with your health or with your relationships, now is the best time to start.
Tressa, what you think?
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
So you're starting, right?
I mean,
that means no.
I've been pushing like, I'm gonna start going back to the gym, Monday, and he's right. Like, why haven't I just started?
You haven't said
today?
What Monday?
Well, yeah, that's the issue, is I haven't put myself like an actual date for it. But he's right. Why don't I just say no, instead of Monday, I'm going today?
Vanessa, do you procrastinate?
I don't.
You don't?
I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
That comes around twice on the clock? Oh, sorry.
I do. I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not a procrastinator. I'm a planner.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Bert, did you hear that?
I sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, you're another 4 a.m.er. I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Wow. Bert, let's talk about Money for Lunch real quick. Explain your program, your show.
Well, okay, so my show, somewhat similar to yours, Sydney. Thanks for the plug, by the way. Money for Lunch, moneyforlunch.com. And so I've had Money for Lunch for many years. Started there in CBS, there in Houston, and then we went independent. We had a little, creative differences between myself and CBS. CBS came in and said, we don't want to do your show anymore. Oh, okay.
I was there at that time, I remember.
We were able to buy it from CBS and move on with it. And, we get to interview people. Again, we've had people like you mentioned, Grant Cardone. We've had him on the show as a regular. People like Bill Bartman, Steve Forbes, Arnold Schwarzenegger. We've had best-selling authors, some of the most creative entrepreneurs, innovators, inventors on the show. Money for Lunch is about, spending some time with some real movers and shakers. We like to inspire people to, better their business, better their lives, and that's what Money for Lunch is all about. It's just getting some new strategies that you can apply today.
I love that, man. Moneyforlunch.com, is that correct?
Moneyforlunch.com, absolutely. You can go there, or you can just Google Money for Lunch. We're syndicated on iHeartMedia. We were the very first independent show that was syndicated on iHeartMedia, Clear Channel Media, whatever it's called today. And we're on about 100 different platforms now. I'm grateful that we're able to do this for a living. It's a lot of fun to be able to meet people. I've talked about this before. We're able to meet people that literally all over the country that we would never get to meet, but for the fact that they come on our show and they say hello. And I've met some incredible people that way, and we've become friends.
Man, now you've really made it because you're on the Daily Buzz show with us, huh? You finally made it, man. Hey, Bert Martinez with the Money for Lunch. Bert, next Friday, my friend. Next Friday, we'll see you then.
Check out dominatingyourmind.com. Get your free book. Thank you, Sydney. Thank you, Vanessa.
Bert.
Thank you.
Bye, Bert.
We'll see you. Hey, Money for Lunch. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. DailyBuzzRadioShow.com.
Your
In Conroe, in North Houston, in Huntsville, in Willis, in Montgomery, in Cleveland, in Livingston, in Magnolia. They listen to KNLY 91.1 FM, The Boss. Mixing genres and generations, all in one station. 91.1 FM, The Boss.
Estamos transmitiendo en vivo desde The Woodlands, Texas, al mundo. Esto es KNLY 91.1, La Jefa.
Welcome back, DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. City Young, Tressa, McLean.
Yes.
Hey, let's talk about Monday's show before we get on out of here. Talk about Monday.
Monday. It's going to be another manic Monday.
Well, I'm glad you're excited about it. All right, good. All right, she's pumped up. Dina Torres is with us Monday. She's going to talk about the fashion world thing she has coming. Fashion show she has coming
Fashion
up.
show,
We
yes.
have guests lined up all next week. We got some interesting people, roofing people. We got, who else we got next week? Do you think?
We have Archstone Roofing. We have Nano Seal. We have Janet, who's going to be here on Monday as well, from the Woodlands Medical. And we're going to have Bert on Friday. We're going to have Kim from Out of the Darkness Walk.
And guess who we're going to get back on the show? Vanessa Perry!
We need Vanessa back on the show, yes.
I will come back.
All right, we're going to have you back. DailyBuzzRadioShow.com. Listen to us, like us Monday through Friday at 12 noon. We'll see you on Monday. Have a terrific weekend.
Have a great
Bye-bye.
weekend, guys.
Woo!